because you said, hey, why
I'm
owe
really
him?
upset. I'm really upset because you know how behind every great man there's a good woman? Well, I feel like a piece of shit. That's how I feel.
Why?
Having that man in front of me, because he's not being great, and I know he can be. So what kind of motivation am I? What is it about me that you can't get it together?
So now I'll say this.
I feel like a piece of shit.
Hang on, one second.
I'm saying, I feel like behind every great man, there's a good
Set emotion
woman.
to the side and hear.
So I'm saying, what is it about me? What is it about me that you can't get it together? I don't feel great. I don't feel like I'm a good woman with you.
That statement, behind every great man is a great woman, people never stop to think that maybe that statement isn't true. That statement was rooted in the idea, the notion that women have that whoever was frequenting their vagina and whatever he accomplishes while frequenting her vagina had something to do with it. So, you know, a woman's accomplishments, especially in the times where a woman could not go out and accomplish much because men were the ones out doing everything, women were at home. Well, a woman's worth and value was reflective of how successful her man was. So I see why they came up with those concepts, but those concepts are not necessarily true. If somebody has a 135 IQ, that person was qualified to be a doctor. Your vagina didn't make him a doctor. Now, you could be a good woman to him and inspire him to be the best doctor he could possibly be, but if you're with a guy that has a 95 IQ, he's probably going to be, I don't know, say a construction worker. Let's just put him right there. You can inspire him to be the best possible construction worker he could be, but your vagina is not going to turn him into a doctor. So I reject the premise on that statement that behind every great man is a great woman. Great men accomplish what they accomplish. Women do definitely add and bring value to men, but a woman will go into depression if she's with a guy who's a borderline retard and she's mad because she can't motivate, inspire, or vagina him into being an astrophysicist.
When your man is down, right? When he's down and out, he's depressed, he's discouraged. What he actually needs is uplifting, and he needs for you to motivate.
Oh wait, I want to be clear. I still think that the original video was a skit, and I made a video that more or less exposed that. However, these are good conversation pieces, so let's go with it. Shout out to Kevin Wesley for putting on these things. Go subscribe to him.
But there has to be a way to deliver that information and the other person take it constructively.
Yeah,
and
my
not
daughter
feel like
says that I
something
have a
tears them
bad
down.
way of saying things. She knows I mean well, but the way it comes out, I don't know how. Look, the streets raised me, so life has always been harsh. I don't have any other deliveries but than what I have.
Well, that's
You
why
know
you
what
have
I'm
to.
saying?
That's why you have to work.
Like,
on it.
nobody's been non-abrasive with me. It's been real facts. This is what it is. Get your shit together, and that's what I've had to do in my life.
Well,
You know, it's been hard knocks, and it's not been soft. So I don't know how to be soft like that.
I understand. I
I
understand.
say what it is. I can't beat around the bush and pussyfoot.
Here's what I'll say to you.
Now, as much as I want to, understand what she's saying right there, we're talking about somebody who her hard knocks and life hit her, and she just got to get up and she got to do it and rah rah rah. That met right at 18, fresh out of high school, she joined the adult film industry and start, as Corey Holcomb says, hustling that monkey. And she hustled that monkey all the way into her 30s. And then from there, she left and went to Germany, where she found some rich man to take care of her while she had, was playing around with a little singing career. And after the singing career was over, she came and tried to hop on board with a basketball player who she didn't realize he was basically in his last year and didn't have no new money coming in. So it's like, you getting up and grinding and going to do it and all of that stuff that you're talking about, it basically meant either selling the box, finding a wealthy man to take care of you, and you had your biggest failure, that a man who you probably thought was wealthy wasn't wealthy and you stuck with him. It's like, but I get up and I get it every day. I get up and I sell this cooch. It's like no, sorry. It's like the video I did about when women say to no man, no, why can't these men match my grind? Why can't they match my hustle? And then you go Google what their hustle is, and it's like, no, I can't match that. No, I can't. I'm not doing that. But all right, let's hear what Joe got to say. I'm like, hey, did she let you talk, homie? Did she let you talk?
So watch this, guys.
Small thing, and then even You know, her mom says it sometimes, like this small thing that you could be discussing or whatever, all of a sudden there's a million things. That's like right there in the interview.
Right.
It's like all the interviews she's been doing. A million things just get poured on one little tiny thing.
Finances, right?
Also, it's worth pointing out the way she acted in those interviews when she was all talking about cha-ching, you know, that OnlyFans top 0.07% OnlyFans, cha-ching, you know, she was all acting like that, but now she's, you know, trying to have the serious conversation right now with Kevin Wesley. It's like it's almost like she switches from personality to personality depending on who's interviewing her, just like a vagina salesman would. All right.
What can I do to help? Joe, finances are at a problem right now. If we don't correct this problem, it's going to get worse, right? You're not talking to her about it. Why? What's going through your mind as a man?
As a man, I'm trying to figure it out.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out the next move, next situation. Making calls, borrowing stuff from people, and you know, and you know, kind of embarrassed about the situation.
Embarrassed.
So I'm trying to figure out what can I do to make things better, make it a little bit easier.
Right.
So around the household. So I mean, it's not that I want to talk to her. It's just the fact that I'm trying to figure it out my damn self.
Men, you can't tell me you don't understand where this brother coming from. And it's not looking like you thought it would look. They're actually more so understanding what Joe's going through.
Well, then someone needs to help him then. Shaq, can he get a Papa John's?
Wow. Okay. Kiss, that was wrong. Joe?
I think the skit was fake. It was staged, but that part right there, like that is real. Because I do think they got legitimate financial problems. And I do think that she's been beating him over the head with call up somebody that you just knew in the NBA and ask them for some money. Yeah, I know she's been hitting him over the head with that. She said that multiple times. And I think he's legitimately pissed about that. Because that's something that a lot of men just don't do. You just don't just go and just pull up on somebody because I used to play ball together and hit them up for $100K. Actually, Lamar Odom hit Kobe up for a couple $100,000. I think Lamar Odom lost 100,000, 200,000 gambling like that, and he said Kobe cussed him out, but then gave him the money. So I don't know.
Joe.
What was wrong about that?
All right, so if you're saying it helps you come from anybody outside of your husband, that is saying that you don't trust him. It's saying that you don't believe in him anymore. So he's your provider. If you trust him in that, and when he's not the provider, you as the wife, right, is his helpmeet. So when he's not the provider, you help to. He hunts, you have the garden. When he can't hunt, he gets injured. Y'all have the garden. Right?
Right,
of
but
course,
he's always
it ain't as
injured.
plentiful
I'm
just
sorry,
to get off the
he's
garden.
always injured, Kevin. I
But
think
if that's still the
I'm
man you
done with
married,
this
so if you
also.
want,
I'm just laughing at that because there's some irony in that because he was a basketball player and dealt with some injuries and, you know, anyway.
Still the man you married.
Kevin, I think you should probably go find your friend and talk to him because he needs counseling. He needs to become the man that you are.
You both need that.
Because you have several wives that you are maintaining and holding down.
I think she's trying to be number 3, Kev. You know, hey, all right.
But if I couldn't talk to them, we wouldn't be able to have a happy relationship.
There's a respect that you earned from them because you've been holding them down. You showed them the man that you are.
Yes, ma'am.
I've not seen that yet.
I certainly want to talk. I certainly do want to talk to him about it. Okay.
Y'all don't know everything.
Okay.
Period. Okay.
Okay.
This man. Let me just shut up.
Let me talk to me. I guess.
Okay, it's over. Thank you.
Okay. Well, kids, thank you so much, love. Family, as you can see.
All right, so they stormed out of there to go get in the same car that they came in together and drive home. Original video was staged, but I think those were some of their legitimate issues that they've been having over the last however many years. But anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. This is getting weirder and weirder, but let me know what y'all think. But all right, we out of here. Peace. We gone.